Hello everybody, this is Anthony James DeLuise reporting to you from Vitruvian Videos. What is above is so below. It is 3:49 p.m. Central Time in New York, New York. Today I'm going to be speaking to you about elemental emotions, emokinesis, the ability to use the elements in your emotions to basically manifest an outcome. Everybody in your life has a makeup of traditions, of genetics, of their environment that come together to create their predominant element, mostly within their genetics and their makeup and astrological alignment from the time they were born due to the sign of their zodiac. I am a Gemini, in a cusp of Gemini and Taurus, so I also have Earth with my air in Gemini. These are my elements, mixed in with my moon sign Sagittarius, and my Virgo rising Earth, and my water Pisces node destiny sign. Now, there's such a mixture to come together, and these all come together, and I can connect with many different realities, but everyone always has that one predominant. With me, I feel like my predominant is air, mixed in with a little bit of water, where I'm emotional, but I'm also of high intellect, and sometimes I use the fire. Now, what I want to say is this. Some people are of a fire element. These people are more aggressive, adventurous, outgoing, and like to jump into things, and they're very into sports and sports that are very explosive, and like boxing or running and biking, BMXing, and things of that nature. So now you have an earth sign. Now earth and the fire signs wouldn't probably get along to the fact that there would have to be a certain balance in how they would get along. There would have to be a concept. They both have strength. So therefore they would bond on the level of strength, and they would mix instead of basically going off each other. That example would be like a fireplace, and the fire coming together within the fire connection of themselves. Now, I'm speaking on these connections where people have spoken on these elements before and how they connect to people, but I'm going to show you how, with what I express, I'm going to tell you how you would be able to use the element and understand the aspects and the essence of an element. Therefore you can connect to this element and then convey it. Now, earth and water are very much connected, as water is an emotional sign, and people of water signs are very much into psychic awareness, dreams, people's emotions, very deep aspects and sensitivity. Earth is a very balanced sign who can balance the water and have a good connection. Fire is emotional as well as water, but they tend to, water is more of an introvert, where fire is more of an extrovert, so they tend to have a friction between each other. And then air and earth do somehow mix in certain aspects, but earth is more of a connected to the ground type of thought process, where air can go in many places, and that can make the earth feel scattered. There is a time where earth and air can work together, and that would make basically the movements and the erosions of the earth to create the air that is needed as well to move certain aspects of the earth, to evolve certain aspects of the earth as things change. So to move a person to connect to their evolution, also to feed the oxygen, whereas that would be definitely needed to create that. When all the elements come together, you have sunlight for fire, air for oxygen, water for water, and the soil for earth, and the seed for earth. And when they come together, you create a garden of beauty and a garden of life, When the elements can come together, you create these things. So if you're feeling down and out and you need to feel impulsive to do some sort of adventure in your life, and you're feeling very stagnant, maybe earth stagnant, or very emotional, like water emotional, and think of the thought of fire, and think of the concept of jumping up and rising into the intuition of flames. And if someone is very emotional and you want to be able to relate, think of them as the deepness of the ocean, and you want to connect to these people on the deepness of the ocean, and then understand the exact problem that is going on, but first add the element to this. These are all visualization techniques that work properly. If you feel static and you feel like a high wave of fire or water or air, and your mind is scattered in all these energies and you need to balance, think of a nice balanced rock sitting in a very troubled water and is moving rapidly and is very much staying completely in balance, and you want to feel that foundation. Thank you, everybody. This has been Anthony James DeLuise of Vitruvian Video. Take care.